Hello and welcome back to the UBF podcast. I'm Abs.
And Thomas. And we are sponsored by Coles.
No, we're not.
Wish we were. Do you want to know a fun fact, Labs?
Yeah.
Resigned from Coles this week, my friend.
No way.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fresh food people. Hey, stop clapping. I'm a fresh food person. I'm a Woolworths guy.
You Woolworths? I can't do Woolworths.
Look, Aldi, I've got a bit of beef with.
Why?
I used to work there, and
yeah, by yourself at all times in the checkouts, stocking things at once.
look, I'll tell you the full story after the podcast.
After the podcast?
Yeah. But it didn't end very well.
Didn't end very well?
At Aldi. But I'll tell you this now. I'm a fresh food person. Although, because there's a lot of Coles around me now, it feels like it's become very.
It's good. It's growing.
Yeah, but there's too many of them.
I made it grow. Abs.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah,
Thomas working in the aisles of Coles has suddenly taken the stock market by storm.
Listen, if you ask any of our valued customers, I reckon they would tend to agree with me.
Ow, I thought you left them.
I love Coles. I always shop at Coles.
You always shop at Coles.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Flybys.
Do you have a Flybuys card with you today?
Yes. I'm just taken back by the Flybys, guys.
Anyways, speaking of red and white places, North London is red.
Oh, here we go.
He didn't even play.
Saka and Abdul Salam.
Kai Lucas Havertz.
Okay, that's rude. Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe, mate, in that top left-hand corner.
Yep.
Brother, can we just enlighten the viewers of what happened that night?
Mate.
So we went over to Tanky's house. Tanky's Matthew, the boy. Fortunately can't make it tonight for some unknown reason.
Although, good luck on your exam again.
Likewise, best of luck. It's only worth 10%, but we study. So we went over to Tanky's house. Great game. Bit of pre-match FIFA vibes. What was the score? No comment, thanks. Appreciate that. So went over. We had some snacks, got some pizza. We watched the game. 3-0 up at half-time. Kicking. Cruising. David Raya. Question. Ramsdale's in goals. Does he do it?
Is the sky blue?
You reckon Ramsdale does that?
Ramsdale had like 3 games this season, and half of them were literally him making mistakes and Rice digging him out.
Does he do
Yes,
it
yes,
in
he
a North
does.
London derby away?
Yes, he does.
3-0 up
Yes,
cruising.
he does. Yes, he does. Those catches at the end, half of them he doesn't catch. Raya's presence in the box is much stronger than Ramsdale's, whether people like it or not. Ramsdale might be taller, but Raya knows how to kind of claim everything in his box. But look, the North London derby doesn't disappoint.
God, no.
And me, man. Like that was, sorry, I was meant to press that, but that was one of those prime examples of it's never a dead game with the North London derby. It's either one team smashing the other, or you get games like this.
Can I say an unpopular opinion?
Well,
It's my favourite derby in the league.
I think it's the best derby in the league
I think it's my favourite derby in the league.
because it's the only one.
Timestamp it, write it down. I think it's my favourite derby in the league.
And in all seriousness, I think that this is the only derby left with actual weight and malice to it.
Rivalry.
Yeah, because Everton, Liverpool, yeah, it's still, heated, but one's at the top and one's usually at the bottom nowadays. The Manchester derby hasn't been the same since 2013. Let's be honest.
No.
Okay. Who else do we have?
Merseyside.
We've already talked about
sorry.
Merseyside.
Chelsea,
Tottenham,
Chelsea, Fulham.
Crystal Palace, all the West, West
Fulham
Ham.
actually beat Chelsea.
Otherwise, you're looking outside of England for another rivalry like that. I think the two teams genuinely hate each other.
Do you know who Tottenham hate the most? Arsenal set piece coach.
Nicolas Silva.
Dear God in Christ.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Yeah, he is.
He is flowers, plauds, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Man, I'm looking at it. I'm seeing Gabby, I'm seeing Rice, I'm seeing Saliba all at the playlist. I'm going, okay, are we moving?
You still
As
had-
soon as I say that, they all front Højbjerg. Højbjerg shits himself into the net.
Yeah.
Second one, Ben White decides to
Tico.
tickle, whatever you want to use. And then all run in. Vicario's trying to strap up his gloves again. Havertz just goes bang. Have you decided what jersey Tanky's getting you? Or
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice.
Rice.
In the green one? Beautiful. Oh, what a beautiful colour.
Yeah. We'll give the guys a bit of I'm going to give it a quick run through.
Talk to me.
There's a lot happened. So Spurs started hot. Wouldn't let Arsenal settle in the game. And I said it while we were sitting there. I said that we need to let them have the ball.
It was a different approach.
And settle a different way. Okay?
Correct.
Højbjerg, like you said, found the back of his own net from a Saka corner. Van de Ven thought he equalised until his big toe found its way offside.
Big Dutch toe.
A lot of people are complaining about that, saying that Tomiyasu intentionally touched the ball. Get out of here, man. Get over it. Build a bridge. Remember Liverpool versus Tottenham? Yeah, that was your revenge. Anyway, 3 minutes later, Spurs had a penalty shout. But guess what? Havertz picked up the ball.
Right,
sent Saka on a run. Wow. And then Saka turned Davies inside out.
Rice to Saka, Saka to Havertz. That was it.
Havertz, mate. Oh.
Great ball. No, it was a brilliant ball.
And then Havertz made it 3-0. King Kai, man. Far out.
Did life peak at that point?
Oh, I celebrated the first 2 goals. That third goal, I was literally, I hope, Mattson, you should have been there, man. He would have recorded everything. He scored. I got up, I celebrated, I jumped, and I'm on the floor.
And then you sat back down.
I'm literally on the floor, and I'm like, I was not, it peaked.
And then the 64th minute arrived, my friend.
Look, before the 64th minute, Spurs had 72% of that ball in the first half, by the way.
Yeah, I know. But like I said,
twice as many shots and not a single one on target.
Romero hit the post twice.
We'll get on to him in a sec.
Question, sorry. Why don't those shots count on target?
Because it's off target.
It's the post.
Still, it's off target.
I think they should change that.
The target is inside the net.
No, thanks, I'm aware. But that's deceiving.
Because, not really. If it goes on target, which is not the post, and it goes past the goalkeeper, it's a goal. If it hits the post and goes out, it's off target.
That's silly. Bro.
Okay, but take the post away and have the net there. If it hits the post, it's going out. So it's off target.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
How many goals do we see hit the post
and go in?
Yeah, correct.
Yes, that's on target. It's gone inside the goal. If it's hit the post and gone back out, it's off target.
Am I stupid or?
No, I think you're overthinking it. It's simple. Anyway.
Primary school.
Look, clearly they didn't teach you that at training, coaching training.
No. Clearly not.
Anyway.
It's not at the degree.
The second half saw Arsenal return to their possession-based football. And let's be honest here, by the 60th minute, we thought we were cruising the game.
Saka could have made it 4.
Yeah.
Great save, Ko.
He's
best keeper in the league.
Even I had to turn around and applaud that.
Best keeper in the league.
Hey, was it better than my save in the first week?
Yes.
It was?
I just said yes.
It was?
Yeah.
Damn, far out. Yeah. Raya, like we said, gave away the ball to Romero. Man, what's he doing at centre forward? Is this just like a weird Ange ball thing where let's just not... You know how like we stick one of our centre backs into midfield?
Yeah.
No, Ange sticks him at striker.
Brother, he shut himself. He realised I need to change it up because we are getting pummeled in the second half.
Yeah. Anyway,
worked.
It worked. Look, we let them back in the game at that point and then we gave away a penalty. Rice kicked the wrong ball.
I've been hearing some things saying no pen. Clear
For
pen.
the Rice one?
Yeah.
No, it's pen.
Clear pen.
I'm surprised it wasn't picked up straight away.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Mike Oliver, he's had a few unique performances this year.
I can't even blame the ref. I can't even blame him at the moment. It's a stock standard refereeing standard in England at this point.
But that was obvious, brother. That was ball was left, then he kicked him.
He still got the ball.
Who, Royce?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
You got the other players' balls. Anyway.
2 for the price of 1.
That is a good one. Okay, I got to give it to you there. But that last 10 minutes, man, I was silent. I did not speak a word for 10 minutes.
I swear to you, I think I saw the varicose vein, the jugular vein, every vein was popping.
You should have seen. So Thomas, I've realised, is a type in a stressful game. He pants across the room.
Yeah, I walk. Yeah,
walks, talks, and I'm just dead silent.
You were in flow. You were praying to.
I was following every ball and just dead silence.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at every player, making sure. When you're an Arsenal fan, like what sticks to my head, for example, is the game against Olympiacos. And when you have a cross dangling and someone sticks a leg out and then, David Luiz leaves it at the back post and they score. When you think of games like that, it brings PTSD. And when I'm watching a game against, of this weight and it means that much, you can't help but get traumatized from the past.
I'm a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
We'll be never change clubs. Actually, I went to uni on Monday, and a couple of the boys say, "What club do you support?" Because I got Rashford on my screen saver. I've got Chelsea. I've got Arsenal jersey. Listen, I love Chelsea. Always remember my club, never change.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate a cold celebration.
Yeah.
And all 3 of my best mates are fucking Arsenal supporters.
Yeah.
So I don't want City. I don't want Liverpool. if I want a team, it's Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm happily going to say that on camera.
No,
Happily.
it's fair. I want Arsenal
Happily.
too.
Well, thanks, you would be a Arsenal fan if you didn't want. But for me, I actually felt for the first time ever your stress. I felt for the first time ever Tanky's and Jules' stress. And it's like, I was actually really, really glad. And who was the first person I turned around and hugged when it was that?
Who was it?
Yeah.
It was me.
Like,
He literally jumped on me. I'm telling you, man, it was...
They didn't come to play football. They came to do a job.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that he outsmarted Ange. Ange came in, thought we were going to play this, our usual expensive possession football. No. We sat back. We let them have the ball. You can have all the ball that you want, but at the end of the day, if you're not putting it in the back of the net, it does not matter. And I think that Arteta, look, I'll admit, we haven't won trophies. We haven't won titles. We haven't gone and performed in Europe the way I think we should have. But far out, this bloke deserves his flowers. And he is an elite manager.
It's a different squad from last year.
Yeah.
And that's 95% down to him. I think some of those players did learn lessons.
Yeah.
But that can only be instilled with the confidence of the coach and instilled with his belief and different mentality. Because he's learning himself, don't forget. So,
but
go.
Sorry, but it hurts because at the end of the day, I look back at last season and I'm like, all right, I look at Saliba being there now this time of the season. Look at Partey being available. We have Rice now.
Different squad, brother. No, it's not Saliba. It's a different squad.
But it's more so. Had we had those two players there, like, bro, now Saliba can get injured. We could stick Kivior in there. Timber's back fit. Tomiyasu can play there. There's trust. Last year he got injured. Who are we playing? We're playing Rob Holding. Jorginho had to play every game. And what kind of irks me now is that when Rice got injured in the first North London derby, we brought Jorginho on. With Jorginho, you can't play him in games against teams that run. And we saw against Chelsea as well in the draw that, it worked against us because...
If Jorginho played, you would have lost.
Oh, I agree because he gets outrun. Correct. Whereas Partey, Rice and Odegaard are all legs in midfield.
Because Van der Ven was stepping up, Romero was stepping up, and they would have overrun Jorginho 3 or 4 times.
Oh,
simply.
And it might be a point that cost us. And I could turn around and say the Newcastle game or the Villa game, the decisions in those games that might cost us the league at the end of the day. But, man, whatever happens, I'm proud. I'm happy to be an Arsenal fan.
3 games left. Starts on Saturday.
It does. Starts at Bournemouth. 3 finals left.
Starts at Moore Park, actually. It's going to be a big day. But 2 points you're ahead of City. Sorry, 1 point?
No, we're a point ahead of City now,
Point ahead
but
of
goal
City.
difference, I think we got.
Yeah, you smashed them.
Yeah, 9 goals.
So they versus Fulham next. Is that correct?
They've got Wolves.
Wolves, then
Tottenham. No. Wolves and then someone else and then Tottenham.
I think Fulham's in
and then
there.
West Ham. It might be Fulham.
So I think it's not done. Definitely not.
No.
As we were saying outside before we walked in, Wolves a bogey team. Spurs can do damage to anyone. Hopefully,
Spurs are their bogey team.
So Spurs can do it. Hopefully, and I would even say West Ham to a certain extent.
Tom, they need a draw. This is the thing. It's that, we'll get onto it after this next game. It's there for the taking. And I'm telling you, if you come up and just show up, and they're going to have an off day. I will get on to Chris Wood later. But all it takes is one game. And we have to win every game as well. That's
you have to uphold your end of the bargain.
Yeah, 100%. Before we move on to the next game, seriously though, and I know I've said it almost every episode.
Here we go. Oh, God.
You want to know a crazy stat?
No.
At centre forward, 57 minutes per goal contribution at centre forward this season. That's insane.
For Smith Rowe?
For Havertz.
Oh, okay.
No. All jokes aside, for Havertz, his best performance, and he is a big game player.
Most underrated signing of the season.
Oh, 100%.
I would even argue top 3 signing of the season.
Yeah.
Not the best, but
no. The 2024 that he's had, Tom, he has
correct.
been...
The 2024, correct.
He has been a colossus, man.
Yeah.
You saw the pass, the goal that he scored. And it goes to say, for me, his strength and his stamina are underrated.
Hard.
Because he's running all game. He's genuinely pushing players off. He troubled Van Dijk and Kanata when we've played them. He's troubled the City centre-backs.
Can I say something before we move on? He doesn't look like a footballer, but...
No. But they're almost, look at Muller.
Thomas.
Look at Berbatov.
Dimitri.
And even Bergkamp. Those type of players that play in that role, they're not the prettiest to watch.
God, no.
But
Bergkamp was.
Bergkamp, actually, I'll take it back.
Yeah,
Bergkamp was one of the prettiest to watch.
Dimitri had a good touch.
Yeah, but he was again. He looks on the eye.
Some of them just
look
funky. Yeah. Bit unique.
But like with Kai, he knows where to be.
Yeah.
His positioning is insane. And man, I'll say it and I'll say it again. I don't think I've ever loved the player that much since Mesut Ozil.
Okay.
No. Like if you were to tell me, you could meet one player in the world right now, there's no question about it.
Thomas Miletic. Come on Sunday, you see me.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
now speaking of a man that's the opposite of Kai Havertz, Salah. He's 2024 has not been pretty at all. So, in 3 simple words, Liverpool are done. Correct? Okay.
it's over.
Done?
It's over. Sure. And if you watch our stories, I put a story up at 1-0 West Ham. Man, every time I do that, they come back and they take the lead. Thankfully, as I got the second story up, West Ham scored again. Antonio, oh.
Man, the Reds dominated. But every single game, I would say, for the past 2 months, they just look like they're going to run out of steam. And unfortunately for them, it happened against Everton.
I did.
Even, I would say, the 2 weeks before that as well.
Yeah,
Crystal
United.
Palace.
United. Yeah.
I think that United game killed them.
Yeah.
Killed them. And then from then, it was just a downfall.
Tom, they're averaging like 28 shots a game, 24, 28 shots a game. And this week they scored a goal, which was basically like an open header. And even then, like he could have really, he could have fluffed it like he has been.
Do you know the big bad wolf?
Yeah.
That's their midfield. Done. Straight through, brother.
No, you're not wrong.
No
You're not
steal.
wrong. But because
blow that thing down.
Because when you're in form, Tom, let's just say, for example, whether it's your team or our team, we stick Jorginho in the 6. He's not naturally 6.
We're not in form.
Okay. But you know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
It'll work till it doesn't.
Yeah.
And when you stick in players like Endo at the 6, he's never naturally been a dominant 6. Since Fabinho's left, they haven't really rediscovered that.
Don't forget, in Stuttgart, he played as an 8.
Yes.
It was more of they played, I think, a 3-4-3 at the time because I follow Sosa. So he was played, it was a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3.
He's a legs player.
Yeah.
And it's similar to Gallagher. Gallagher, you wouldn't put in the 6. He might do a job there, but you wouldn't long term put him in the 6. And ever since Fabinho left, and I've said it for a while.
He kept him, brother.
They up. Sorry, pardon me. They didn't sign Amrabat. No, I'm not joking.
The bold merchant?
No, I'm not joking. The United have ruined him. But had they signed him, the form he was in for Morocco and how he was playing before he joined United would have made I honestly think would have made a big difference.
Sign it, they reckon they should.
Yes, I think they should have signed Amrabat. Because if they had signed Amrabat, it would have covered, like he's basically Fabinho. And he can cover at left back when needed. So when Robertson and Tsimikas were injured,
I don't think he's a good left back by any stretch of the
if you
imagination.
need to cover, because Klopp at one point, if you remember, I think when both his fullbacks got injured, he actually started playing more of a 3.
No, Phillips came in back.
And it became like a shifted 3, and like Fabinho would drop at the time. I'm pretty sure because Milner ended up playing up fullback on one side, and I forgot who it was on the other.
In the black jersey.
Yes.
Yes.
I think Amrabat could have solved some of their problems, and I don't think he's that bad of a left back, Tom. Look at Gvardiol. Joško. Look at Joško. He's actually not that bad of a left back because
on FIFA he kills you.
Mate, no comment. Anyway,
it's gone from bad to worse.
Liverpool created 1.64 XG compared to West Ham 0.7.
Yeah, but we can read all these stats. And trust me, I know you love to read it.
No, I know.
But they have gone from bad to worse. Seriously, Abs.
Then here's my question. We've gone from a quadruple.
A shout of a quadruple.
Okay. From possibility of being in all 4 competitions to having a Carabao Cup to your name and possibly Klopp's worst run, let's just say off the field and on the field at the same time, as before he leaves. What do you do when Slot comes in?
Can I say something? I praised Jurgen because he looks like a man of integrity.
Yes.
He looks like a man of, if you were to tell him a secret, let's say you stole someone's lunch money in primary school and you went to go to your brother and say, listen, he's that type of guy to turn around and just go, nah, I got to tell someone. He looks like that guy to just let it out. So I think he was feeling these emotions and then bang, a week later, 2 weeks later, he just came out with an announcement. That can only work when your team's in form and that drives them. I think that gave Liverpool a 1 to 2 month spurt of energy. I think that came 3 or 4 weeks too early. I think it was a bit premature in my opinion, because as a result, they've burnt up, crisped, and they have fallen short out of the atmosphere, brother.
I'm going to give you another perspective to that. Sorry.
Houston, we have a problem. That's exactly what it was.
Yes, I think they've lost one thing. They've lost their togetherness. Liverpool have had bad seasons on the Klopp, but they've been together as one, and you felt like even when I'm pretty sure it was Nat Phillips and what was it, not before Connor Bradley? He had another guy that used to play there.
Which one, brother?
The right back for Trent. It was before Bradley.
Oh,
It was Phillips and another guy.
I have no idea.
Oh my God. Anyway, when he had the no names popping in the team, when he was injured left, right, and center, that season where Alisson came on and scored the winning goal, when he went up and scored the winning goal, there's a togetherness at Liverpool still. He's lost that. Since when do you see Salah and Klopp arguing on the sideline? Since when do you see players with their head down? Since when do you see Liverpool get opened up like that so often by not Arsenal, not Man City, not even Tottenham, not even, God forbid, Chelsea.
Jeez.
Crystal Palace, Luton Town. You're struggling against these teams, and it goes to show you that they're not together anymore. All right, Klopp leaves next season. Slot comes in.
Doesn't change.
Trent might leave. Salah might leave. What happens then?
If they lose Salah, they've lost their bargaining power. No one will come to Liverpool if they lose Salah.
Tom,
No one.
Tom,
Not a player.
they are on the verge. If Slot doesn't get it right when he comes in, and I feel bad for him because he's about to get that pressure
Big time.
that Klopp never had at the start.
Because he was loved.
Because he was loved and he came in with a plan. And I pray to God that Slot comes in with a long-term plan and they trust him. Because if he comes in and he messes it up in that first season, you lose your stars, and guess what? You and Chelsea might be friends in 9th and 10th.
Okay. That's a bit of a...
No, I'm not joking. United might be a bit higher than you guys, but
They're in Conference League, brother. They're ready to go.
look, they are in risk of becoming the next Chelsea.
Be cool.
Yeah.
Hammers, meanwhile, 1 point off top 7. Big turnaround from the start of the year. Jeez, they were looking not bad. There was talks of Moyes out, but Bowen's a heavy carry. Abdul, my friend, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, I went on your phone, I want to take a few Snapchats, sent to the boy Akma, I wish him best of luck for the exam. Why did I see tickets to New Zealand being investigated on your... Why?
I needed to have a chat with Chris Wood.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
So a bit of background. Thank you, Twitter/X, whatever you call it.
Threads.
Chris Wood in about 2012 has had tweets being rediscovered saying "sitter, sitter, sitter."
Is that true?
And guess what? For those 3 words that you've put up there, you had 3 very good tap-ins you could have scored.
The second one was incredible. The second one was
Thomas.
incredible.
I put myself through the freaking the ringer to stay up and watch it. I turned off the game when Haaland scored the second goal. The chances he missed, forget the rest of the players. The chances he missed, especially the second one, like you said, just get your foot behind it and put it in the back of the net.
Jackson or Wood? Who would you take?
Good Jackson at this point.
Nah, don't do that to me, brother.
No, Thomas.
Don't do that to me, please.
Nottingham Forest outplayed Manchester City.
The tricky trees.
No. The tricky trees. Nottingham Forest, by God, outplayed Manchester City game.
For the first 45.
For the whole game, Thomas.
You reckon?
Yes, up until that second Haaland goal, they outplayed them. They ran them ragged. I was seeing Rodri disposed like never before. I was seeing them actually getting pressed into corners. Since when do you see City happen? Because what's his name on the left wing? Hudson-Odoi was playing out wide. He was running rings. I'm telling you, man. Had Awoniyi been there, I think we're talking a different game.
I like Awoniyi.
Because Awoniyi will actually trouble them. He's got strength, he's got speed, and he can finish better than Wood did on that day anyway. For someone who actually averages a goal for every 3 shots on target.
Didn't last year he have like an incredible goal to game ratio?
Yes, a goal even this season.
I swear last year he had a brilliant.
Thomas, he scores a goal every 3 shots on target.
Puya.
He had 3 shots on target available, scored none.
So you're going to Christchurch or Wellington to have a chat?
I have no clue. I'll figure it out. I'm doing a detour from Melbourne. See you in New Zealand, Chris. Anyway.
Yoshko Guadio. The brother stepped up.
Fair play to him.
I appreciate it, brother. Listen. I was a bit jealous of you every week talking about your German habits. I think you got some German roots in you. But for me, I went, let's get some Crow love on the podcast. And I went, Modric. Yeah, everyone knows Modric. Yeah, Kova's Kova. And then I went, ooh, let's give Yoshko a call. That's I said, Yoshko, it's time to shine, brother. Ever since that goal against Madrid, goal against Luton, beautiful header, can I add?
3 in the last 4 games.
Can I add a beautiful header?
Beautiful. No, it was beautiful. It was crisp.
What do you think this changes, Abdul? Is it my phone call, or do you actually think that there is a tactical thing by Pep, or is he just adjusted?
I think Pep's giving him time to adjust. You got to remember he came in for a big fee. He was 70-odd million.
Wasn't he second biggest defender behind the
and he's young too. And
21.
Pep's just instilled that confidence in him now, and it's allowed him to play to his. And I didn't expect him to have that much attacking flair. I knew he was good going forward, but far out, man. Like he's actually a talent. He's moved. RK's been one of the best left backs in the league. He's not a left back, but he's been one of the best left backs in the league over the last season. He's pushed RK back to centre back.
My question to you, Forest, due to this result, Everton secured safety. So Forest, Brentford are those two. Out of those two, who do you think is a bigger candidate for relegation?
It's probably Forest.
Thank you. Thomas Frank's my guy. Appreciate that.
No. Seriously, bro. I don't want to see them go down.
Brentford?
No. Okay. Forest. I genuinely don't want to see them go down.
I like Forest.
They play good football. It's like Burnley. Man, credit to Burnley. Yeah. No, not the United game. You don't see many teams that come up and sit at the bottom of the table and stick to their coach.
Stick to the coach and stick to their style.
Yes.
I think that's my criticism. I love watching pretty football. I love it, trust me. But the Prem's a different beast, brother.
But you put it this way.
The Prem's a different beast.
Take the experience they took. You remember, they're one of the teams that came up and didn't change many players.
You correct this, man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to go back down a much stronger team.
Brother, they'll wipe the floor.
They'll wipe the floor of the championship.
Brother.
Look
at Leicester.
They'll come back up and they'll have that experience.
Look at Leicester.
Yeah. Oh, they almost bottled it.
No, they're in, but they're in.
They're in
Confirmed.
But I think when they do come back up, and I'm saying like when they do, because I have a feeling they're going to be that yo-yo team again.
Yeah, correct.
They've got the chance to make it right. They've got the experience now. It's still a fairly young team. Come back up to the Premier League in 2 seasons' time. Stick to company. He plays good football, good brand of football. And be a stalwart.
You've never seen a side of me before.
No.
That's the best, mate. Hey, listen. How many wool shirts have you bought for the boys?
Wool shirts, shorts, bed sheets,
scarves,
everything.
Scarves.
We're draped in wools. Yeah.
Abdul, before we get on to your great club, Sydney FC, who have secured a home final, and you're going to talk about their 7 goals, can we congratulate Adam Taggart, please?
Congratulations.
Massive resurgence. He secured. Yeah, we'll give a clap to Taggart. You can come to the Wanderers if you want, brother. You can help us score some goals. Listen, resurgence. Went overseas, came back. We're talking about the last place team, top goal scorer.
Yeah.
Fonaroli sort of dipped off.
Yeah.
Age expected. But Taggart's 35, 34. And he's incredible. You got the great guy from Newcastle whose name I'm there not going to touch.
Stamatopoulos.
Okay, I'll let you work out that one out. By the way, happy Orthodox. Happy Easter. What's the 5th of May? The Orthodox Easter. Happy Orthodox Easter to my...
I genuinely don't know.
It's 5th of May. Orthodox friends.
5th of May?
It's my mum's birthday as well.
Oh.
Shout out.
Happy Easter.
And happy birthday to my lovely mother.
Happy birthday, Nisha.
Thank you. No, after the show.
Hey to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anisha. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Happy 18th birthday, Anisha.
Well done. That's well done. Well done. All right, enough of the Adam Taggart praise, because I'll praise about him when he comes in red and black. It's the Sky Blues that bounced back from their poor start under Steve Corica, and they've secured the finals berth.
Stamatolopoulos.
Well done, congratulations, no one cares. So they made top 4. Talk to me because it's your club, and I'm not going to get any joy talking about them, so carry on.
I think any less would have been disappointing. I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that the form that we went on mid-season, it would have been a shame to kind of let that slip. I think we picked up well towards the end. We have been. I know that we did lose to our opponents this week. With 9 men, but the mentality this team's just shown. Yeah, all right. When we get knocked down once or twice, we pick ourselves back up and we keep going. And we didn't leave it too late, unlike some other teams.
That's okay.
But ultimately came back 7-1, final game of the season. There's no better result to go in before the finals. And yeah, like I said, we lost to MacArthur last week, but we scored our first goal within 5 minutes. Robert Mack, he's been Mr. Consistency this year.
Yeah, brother. He's been good. Courtney Perkins.
Oh, man.
Revelation.
He was actually out. I'm pretty sure he was out of the squad for a few games. He was injured, I believe.
Fine.
And it was during that time that I think we beat you guys in the derby, but we lost the game after. So he has shown that he's brought that balance to the back because he can go forward really well, but he's also defensively secure.
I think he will be a killer centre-back as well.
Yeah. Because he's got the build.
Yeah,
very similar to it's actually very similar to how Josko plays.
Please don't compare.
All jokes aside. It's a similar mold, and I think if I'm going to compare him to anyone in the style of play, I think it is very similar to that.
I'm a similar role to Robertson.
They've both scored. No, you're more Zinchenko.
Okay.
You are Zinchenko at left back.
Carry on.
Even you know that.
Carry on.
He did score a similar goal to Gvardiol this season as well. Did he not?
Gvardiol's was better. Sydney had total control of the game. It was reflected by their fantastic finishing. Did you write that line or?
No, that was our other Sky Blue fan.
Okay. There's many in the pod, unfortunately.
Scored 2 goals in 5 minutes to end the first half 3-0.
22 shots on target. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I reckon that's more goals than the Wanderers had all year.
22 shots on target. When was the last time you had 22 shots in a game?
I reckon if you combine our last 5 games.
I think Mounties had 22 shots.
We won 6-1.
6-1, mate. Great performance.
Top performance.
But yeah, look, Perth Glory kicked off the second half. We're going to call it a consolation goal because what came after that was an onslaught, as some would say.
From the 68th minute, they were just bang, 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 bang.
Carluccio laid it off to Taggart.
Jared.
Struck it. Mate. It is what it is. But we move on from that. 68th minute onwards, it was just a sky blue barrage, whatever you want to call it there. 4 goals were put past Oliver Sale. Finished 7-1.
He was a gun keeper last year for Wellington.
Yeah.
Sale was a gun keeper.
Yeah, but Perth are in trouble, man.
Perth are in big trouble.
They're in big trouble.
10 games they've gone without a win, correct? Or
no, it's true. And even if you look at the stats, 66% possession to Sydney. We had a 5.09 XG to Glory's 1.27. Okay, 34 shots on goal, and like you said, 22 on target. Penrith, Perth had 15 to their 5. So it was an open game. But at the end of the day, it goes to show you the level of quality in Sydney's squad, where you can give them a bit of leeway.
The level of quality in Sydney's squad. On that,
can you imagine the Wanderers actually letting a team have 15 shots?
Just give me 10 seconds. The next line that I see here is actually a very, very valid line that my good friend Matthew wrote. Mac and Lolly, are they your 2 key different makers to get you past MacArthur, possibly to verse Mariners?
I think Burgess has a big say in that as well.
He's massive, brother.
He's genuinely over the season. I know I've said Joe Lolly in the past, but as the season's gone on, he's become my favourite FC player.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Over Margot Chauvet?
No, that's women's game.
That's women's game.
Margot's my Rolls Royce.
Okay. Women's finals roundup. Before we get to that, Abdul.
Yeah.
Notice you haven't met the Wanderers in here, my friend. So the Wanderers won 4-3. We're just going to mention that because that'll be the last game we speak about until October. Cheers. So we lost 4. No, sorry, we won 4. We won 4-3. Brilliant game. Down 2-0. Made it 2-2. Down 3-2. Made it 4-3. Took the lead with a brilliant goal by Oscar Priestman.
It's not Oscar Priestman anymore. Oscar Clutchman.
Okay.
Like that brother is clutch.
I think Priestman just rolls off the tongue a bit better. But we rock up to Sunday. Had a brilliant day. I won my NPL game. Don't play NPL. Trust me, I'm nowhere near that level. won Division 3.
Yeah.
Get on home, chuck on Paramount Plus, watching the game. McLaren scores. Of course, the brother scores. You know, he's off actually. Resigned from, not resigned, leaving Melbourne City, confirmed at the end of the year. Don't know where. Mounties have actually caught him. Then, my good friend from Western United, whose name sounds like a Dutch brother, scores 1-1. When I'm telling you, my couch is massive. Like, my couch is massive and it's heavy. That couch got flipped. You sat on the couch. It's heavy as shit. That thing got flipped. I don't know where the string came inside of me. As I was listening to my mum scream saying, "You will never have a place in this home because I've caused damage to the house." then I see VAR on the screen with my 3 beautiful yellow dots going, pending check. I'm going, oh, please God. That is the definition of a ruler. Probably that much he was offside. I've seen angles where he's onside. Now, did you know that Melbourne City had goal difference on us, but they changed the rules last year to whoever club had more wins? We would have been 6th. We would have been 6th if that was a draw.
Be honest with yourself. Like, really.
I don't care if we went out round 1. I don't care if we went out round 1. I swear to God. I don't care if we went out round 1. Because it's a finals appearance. And before last year, we weren't in finals for 6 years. We were not in finals for 6 years. We weren't, Abdul.
No, but yeah. Look, it's much deeper than just on the field. We know that.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I think that you guys for me, didn't deserve it enough.
We bottled it. No, we bottled it.
Yeah.
We bottled it.
Like we've always said, the start of the season helped the Wanderers. It really did. And even from, when we first started this podcast, we said that team doesn't look like a second or a third place team, and they were sitting in second or third at the time. That is, and
we actually did, yeah.
Yeah.
Called it, yeah.
And look what happened. You just fell down and fell down and fell down. And then when you went to Melbourne City and they hit you with 7 goals, you asked yourself, could they really turn it around? They wouldn't have lost the game after. Okay. You picked up a few wins, but it's too late. Where was this hunger? Where was this drive when you were in second or third? Look at a team like Mariners. They pushed on. They still have to play a game and they could finish first.
Brother, they won the club championship.
Yeah.
The men's and the women's combined, they've won the club championship. Tiny Mariners with a budget of 0.
It's hunger.
I think we've got a bigger budget at UBF, to be honest.
We've got a bigger budget at Mounties, even though.
Fair enough. We still have a budget. Now, Abdul.
Yeah.
We're travelling to Amy Park for the A-League Liberty Grand Final. City versus Sydney FC. We actually called that, both of us. We actually did our routes, remember? We said both City versus FC, and obviously you said City to win, did you?
No, I went
City.
Victory.
Okay.
No, I went Victory.
Oh, you went Victory?
I went Victory.
So I went City, Sydney, and obviously City to win.
Yeah.
I'm joking, Sydney FC will win, I guarantee. But made critical performance against Mariners, and City just ran away with it at the end against Jets.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed, brother. Overwhelmed.
They had it done in the first leg.
Of course they had it done.
It's a
But
6-0
both
aggregate.
teams had it done.
Yeah.
Both teams had it done.
Look, the importance of getting that, unfortunately, it was said, I really wanted to go to the game, but we had a game at 1 o'clock.
We did, yeah.
And I couldn't make that game. And it would have been good. We could have finished the game there, gone to the actual 7-1 win as well. It would have been a great day. Like, I've had an amazing weekend.
Likewise.
Have
you?
Oh, mate, amazing weekend.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it after.
Okay.
Yeah, Melbourne City, like I said, 3-0 first leg, 3-0 second leg. It was done.
Yeah, finished.
The other game, again, you're playing the Mariners who have been a thorn.
Sorry to cut you off. Courtney Vine's best game?
Worst game?
Best game.
Best game. Oh, nah. That Western United performance earlier this season was crazy. She put Medwin on the spinner. I've seen her do some damage, and I think her best is yet to come as well. Because
for the final.
this, you got to understand, Tom. This Sydney FC team went on such a high for so long. I think they lost like 1 game in the space of 4.5 months. They'll pick up again. And guess who started on the left wing as well? They put in Diana Dos Santos to start this week. 16.
She's incredible. She is incredible.
I don't think there's a better team in this country.
No.
In terms of youth development.
No, God.
And giving the youth chances.
In the A-League, in the women's space?
In both.
No.
In both.
I'll argue the men's one.
What, Adelaide United?
Correct.
Take Erin Kunda aside.
No. Adelaide United.
Okay.
Brooke Popovic.
I'm talking in the one team.
Brooke and Popovic.
In the one team.
Both who are going.
Yeah.
Brooke, you don't think so?
Look at the average age of this team and look at how
The women's, I agree.
No. But I don't think you could you probably couldn't emulate it in the men's game because it'll give you a different result. It's a whole different scene. But to have about 5 or 6 players under the age of 18 or 18 and under in the one squad and perform as good as you do
and perform, that's the
and perform with these girls, it's crazy. Like Talon Henniker took over from Lemon about 2/3 of the way, 2/3 of the way in.
Abby.
She came through the institute.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you've got now Indiana starting games. She's a talent. I would be surprised if in the next 2 to 3 she's not picked up by a big European.
She's gone, brother. Can I give a shout out before we move on to my favourite segment, which is we should make it a weekly occurrence, like a quick roundup of football.
Oh yes.
But Abdul, shout out to Mackenzie Hawkesbury. I'll tell you what. For me, I think that's one of the best January transfer signings I've ever seen. I'll tell you why. Went overseas last year to Brighton.
Yeah.
Trained, never got an opportunity.
Yeah.
Came back, killed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely killed it against, of course, West Sydney Wanderers, which a lot of people do well against, unfortunately. In the derby. Got the pen, got the goal.
Yeah.
And since then, ever since she came back to Sydney, she's an absolute weapon. I'm telling you, a weapon.
Yeah.
She's still young, 22, 23, 21.
Yes, I believe so.
So she's got that England experience. Sure, she hasn't played.
It's the experience, the exposure.
Brother, she trained and trained and trained and trained.
Yeah.
Week in, week out, day in, day out.
Yeah.
Again, I wouldn't be surprised if she's one of these key players to take Sydney all the way.
Look, she's a leader as well in that team, man.
Of course she is.
But she's one of those almost Odegaard style leaders where she doesn't do much talking.
No.
She leads by example.
Did you see the stat as well? Sydney, for the 7th year in a row, are in their finals.
It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's not just on like season by season. It's instilled in the club.
The best Liberty A-League dynasty, you think?
By far. And I'll be honest with you, like Taylor Ray started on the bench. I'm 99% sure Taylor Ray started on the bench. Like if we pull up, I just want to pull up the squad really quickly.
Talk to him.
So if I go into here.
FootMob should definitely sponsor us.
Oh, mate, I love it.
We love FootMob.
There you go.
FootMob's such a good app. You know you can do notifications. Like
I turn them off.
Why?
Because if I'm watching a game and
Not those, brother. Not those where you can transfer news.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you can.
Legit, my home screensaver, battery, FootMob news. And every 5 minutes just,
He's got all the leagues,
I've got the HNS, the Croatian League One.
Yeah.
Hajduk.
You've got Baranjeet Singh has transferred from the IPL to the Bangladeshi Premier League.
Is that cricket we're talking about? Or?
No. The IPL, the India. You know the bronze cards you pack in FIFA? The Kumars and the Singhs?
I only opened the 7.5k, the preview one.
Oh, yeah.
Who did you pack this morning? Christopher and Kuku, I'll just spoil it.
I packed Team of the Season, Virgil van Dijk.
There was no need for that.
Within 20 minutes of that card dropping. Anyway.
Untradeable?
Sucked in. It's still worth more than your whole club.
Batunya.
Right. Anyway.
Why are you smiling?
Back to the girls.
Okay.
Back to what we're talking about.
Take me through the squad.
So, Shay Holman. Yeah. Shay Holman. Sorry, I'm blind without my glasses. 18. Okay. Started in midfield. Mackenzie Hawkesby.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old is she?
24.
Yeah, time. Okay. Still time. Heaps of
You had Margot Chauvet as well.
Yeah. Rolls
Royce, 21. Taylor Ray didn't even start. Taylor Ray started most of the games this season.
Yes.
Mackenzie has been, in terms of performance, Mackenzie Hawkesby has been by far, even if you look at your FootMob ratings, your Opta ratings, by far the most consistent player, and she makes the team tick. And honest to God, you can take Vine out of that team.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You take her out of that midfield and it falls apart.
Starts for Liberty A-League All Stars?
100%.
Starts?
100%. Starts. The season she's had, yes. Holman's a shout.
So Kim Diddle's gone? Marked out again?
Look, she'll be dealing more with the way she plays. Leah Williamson will have a few problems. Because cool. Mackenzie sits on...
There's pockets.
On the edge of the box. She's an 8 and she's, for me, the most well-rounded midfielder.
She's a sensational player.
But honestly, shout out to the Rolls Royce though. Margot has been...
Okay.
She has been running ragged in that midfield as well. Like, and I'm giving these girls praise, but, you know...
Rightfully so, by the way.
Yeah.
Can we just...
Now that Shay's coming back to the team, it's given them a rotation
She's
in
18,
midfield.
isn't she?
Yeah.
You're gonna
she's talented,
man.
man.
Of course she's, brother.
And like, even if you go look at the back, they've got experienced defenders too. Like when you look at Thompson and McLean, they're a bit more, I'd say wiser, the wiser player, whereas they're not
more experienced.
They're not leading with their let's just call it talent. They're leading with kind of the experience. And then, we had the opportunity. I think it was, what game was it? Is when we lost to Melbourne Victory. We had the opportunity to sit with Tori Tunmouth's family. I think me, my sister, and Thank You at the game. Man, lovely people. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, like, the women's game is just such a family.
There's no egos.
I love it.
No
She even offered. I was fasting at the time.
Oh, yeah.
She offered, her nan offered us cookies.
Oh, God bless.
And I'm telling you, man, it was.
He must have broke your heart. I would love to.
And then Matthew's like, oh, yeah.
Did he take two?
Good, Matty.
World Roundup, Abdul.
Yeah, I thought we'd touch on it.
I like it.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll do league by league. You take the EPL because obviously Chelsea's not anywhere. I can't see Chelsea, which is a bit of a surprise. But carry on through the English Premier League and then we'll go to number one.
So, quick roundup. So, Arsenal lead the Premier League table, displaying their dominance under the guidance of Mikel Arteta.
I think you say Havertz.
And Havertz.
Okay.
Man City and Liverpool are close behind. I'd say City are much closer than Liverpool now. With a fierce competition for the top spot, vying for either Arsenal's first one in 20 years or City's fourth in a row. Key statistics. Arsenal boasts the best attacking and defensive record in the league, conceding the fewest goals, 28, and scoring the most goals, 85.
Still doesn't beat Chelsea's 15.
Oh, man, get out of here.
So I had to throw them in there somehow.
Surprises.
Chelsea?
No. That's no one's surprised by that. The resurgence of Aston Villa as a top four contender has been unexpected, as they have managed to challenge a traditional elite top six with their solid performances under the guidance of none other than Mr. Unai Emery. We could say he's had a few good evenings, but additionally the struggles of Manchester United and Chelsea maintain the consistency, and their positions outside the top four have raised questions about both Erik ten Hag and Mauricio Pochettino. I'll let you lead us into España.
Speaking of Unai Emery, good evening to the La Liga. Real Madrid is running away with the title. I'm personally ashamed. With Girona, even though I'm a Real Madrid fan. By 11 points, Abdul, they've run around with it. Barcelona and Girona also in contention for a Champions League spot will be massive for Girona. And their meteoric rise continues. Yeah. For me, though, I would love to see the Champions League in their stadium. They might need a bit of work to fix their stadium.
Girona? Oh, yeah.
To make a Champions League worthy. Look, but Atletico Madrid, they got some key statistics here where they boast the best home record in the league, while Real Madrid has the best attacking record for away teams. Am I reading?
I think so. So the rise of Girona as a genuine threat has. Oh no, we're looking at that one. Yes, the best home record in the league, while Real Madrid has the most prolific away record.
Would you get that spell check?
Yes.
Surprises, as we were saying. The rise of Girona, genuine threat to the established top four clubs, has been surprising, more than surprising. With the attacking style of play causing problems for the clubs, Villarreal, Valencia, Sevilla, all these established clubs. Yeah. Additionally, struggles of Sevilla, who are a top six team, as we were saying in the Prem, those traditional top six. Girona's broken into that. Can I also give a shout out to Osasuna. Ante Budimir. Was tied for the Golden Boot, and then he decided to do one of the worst penalties you've ever seen in your life. And then, unfortunately, there will be no Croatia Tots cards in Europe.
Damn. Look,
on to that note, Josip Stanisic in the Bundesliga.
Listen, there are more than Croatian footballers in the world, mate.
On to?
Bayern Leverkusen.
Who plays?
Frimpong.
Josip, okay.
Yeah. That's right. Anyway, Bayern Leverkusen have shocked Germany, winning the Bundesliga and maintaining their unbeaten record across not just one, not just two, but all three competitions. I think there's a second cup actually as well.
How the do they do it every week so late?
I'm praying they do it.
Did you see the one again?
Yes.
Andrich?
Yes.
Like that brother's who?
Yes.
Who?
I don't know.
He could have walked out. I don't know who he is.
He could have been anyone.
Literally the last kick.
At this point, I could go on and score, and like it's just there. It's just gonna happen.
From a corner?
Hey, I'll let you in on something. If we're up by enough this Sunday, Ale's coming on in goals in the last 15 minutes. I'm going up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Where am I going?
Hopefully right wing and just whip the ball in, please.
Yeah, okay. Onto the head, or do you want it head or
Head.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Bayern Munich and Stuttgart were Leverkusen's closest challengers, but they have struggled to keep the pace coming towards the busy end of the season. And ultimately, Xabi Alonso's men have just had the heart, the hunger, everything needed to be champions, and they deserve it. Nice. And again, I've put that man up top, and not just him, but the whole team's had
The
to
whole
play.
team. Brother.
You know, I can look past what Jeremy Frimpong had to say about Arsenal and picking combined 11s, but well played, my brother. That like Xabi Alonso has just been insane, and I hope he continues next season. I don't want to see Claudio Ranieri again.
No.
Key statistics. Leverkusen boasts the best goal difference in the league with their transitional play and defense, making them tough opponents to play. And if you watch them play in Europe, it's just they're going
to win the Europe.
I don't want to offend people, but do you remember when West Ham were like a top 4 team?
Yeah, brother.
That on steroids.
Dimitri.
No, it's just pretty much. It's just players that aren't that like world class.
23, 24 words or 16, 17 Payet. Sorry, 15, 16
Payet, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. But that brother was...
That goal against United, I have never, ever seen a free kick like that in my life. I swear to you.
Yeah. And I think
you know that curly one?
Yeah.
I think it was United.
Yeah.
It was a Crystal Palace. One of those two.
Was it United?
I thought it was United. Yeah, maybe.
We'll have to check.
That is okay, anyway. Wow.
I'm telling you, and that form that was in, there was a period of time where you had like players and team, like there was just a player per team that was performing. You had Hazard at Chelsea, you had Sanchez there, you had Payet at West Ham, and it was just fun. Whereas now it's just like
boring.
You know, it's got to be a whole team to play together.
It's all tactics, It's all De Bruyne to Haaland. If there's no De Bruyne, there's no goal.
Like it was such a big thing. Like Sanchez wouldn't play for Arsenal. You just knew it was like
over.
It was over. Or Hazard wasn't playing for Chelsea.
Hey. Palmer not there against Arsenal. Anyway, okay.
The surprises.
The
unexpected rise of Stuttgart as a top 4 team has been surprising, with the club exceeding expectations and competing for Champions League qualification.
Massively.
Additionally, the struggles of Borussia Dortmund,
not in the Champions League,
a traditionally strong club outside the top 4, have been notable. I think we saw it last year with Union Berlin.
Yeah.
Yes. But again, they've dropped off as well this season.
Big
so
time.
let's
Stuttgart and Union Berlin did a full 360 swap. The full 360.
Let's hope. I just want to see clubs like this actually.
Me too. Yeah. I want to see Dortmund win the Champions League.
Faces. And I
want to see Dortmund win the Champions League.
Tom, I think we're nearing an era where these teams will rise. I have a feeling, Liverpool could start dropping back. Barca, we've seen over years, now they're dropping back. PSG, once they lose Mbappe, is going to drop off. Man City, who knows when Pep plays, what it's going to be like. You're going to see your Newcastles. You're going to see your Arsenals rise again. You're going to see your Italian teams rise again to the forefront. You're going to see possibly even your Marseilles and stuff who are picking up players like that. And Julian, I do see you nodding your head and smiling, and they will come back one day. But
on to League One, because I'm going to let you take City. Who's Brest? Who's that, brother? No, but who?
It's a thing on your chest.
Hilarious. But who's that? Who's that, brother? Like, no, but who? Where are they in France? I don't know. Is that a region? I'll be honest.
Brest.
Okay, cool. Paris Saint-Germain continues to dominate. Whatever, amazing. That's not really a surprise. Monaco and Brest are PSG's closest challengers, but they've struggled to close the gap on the Parisian club. Key stats, PSG boasts the best attacking record. Is that any surprise? No. On to my surprise, Abdul, for the year. Leverkusen, we knew of a club. I wouldn't say this achievement's bigger than Leverkusen. God, no. I would say it's bigger than Girona's because they've been consistent and they've kept up. The emergence of Brest as a top half team, not even top half, brother.
I'm going to pull up the ladder for you.
Yeah, pull up the ladder. Has been surprising. Yeah. With the club exceeding expectations and competing for the Champions League qualifications, I think Girona and Brest are going to have to contact one of your Arab cousins to help build a stadium, give us some cheap discounts, because the lack of competition for PSG is slowly getting not bigger, but I can see them dropping. Their average age for their squads also are dropping, which means they're going for this more youth style approach, which is not a bad thing.
But you know what it is as well? Like, I'm looking at the ladder now. There's 12 points and 30 goal difference between first and second.
Who's second, Brest?
Which is Monaco.
And Brest, what's third?
Brest are third.
Yeah. What's it between Brest and Monaco?
2 points.
Yeah, nothing.
Lille are fourth. Nice is fifth.
What about
Lens is sixth.
Start that ends?
Rennes?
Yeah.
9th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maya played for them. When Maya left, the club died.
You're right.
Sorry.
Yeah. The world stopped when the Croatian player left the club.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Brother, where's Wolfsburg now?
Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
In the Bundesliga.
So Wolfsburg,
12th.
what a club when they had Perisic, Olic, De Bruyne. Anyway, City
Still didn't win the World Cup 2018. Anyway.
So you won't have a co-host next week. I'll just let you know.
I just have to say something though. Lyon and Marseille and those clubs have signed a lot of age players.
Yeah.
There's like an Arsenal reunion at Marseille. Aubameyang's there.
Where's the Bucci?
Ganduzi's
Bordeaux?
left. No, he went to Italy, I think.
The Bucci.
Klasnak's there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But they're signing age players and it's sadly, that's why you're seeing teams like Brest go up. But I don't know. Hopefully they stick around. I don't want to see another Union Berlin where it's like, oh yeah, one season you're up there and then it's just kaplush. Last but surely not least, Syria.
No. As my good friend on the African news, Syria A.
Syria.
Who won?
Inter Milan, man.
Oh, who would have thought? Sorry for the accent.
I don't know what you were trying there, mate.
Such a long day.
Well, they've won their 20th Scudetto.
2 stars.
2 stars on that jersey next season.
How many stars CNFC got? Sorry, AC Milan. Sorry, that came out wrong. Sorry, carry on.
How many league titles do Western Sydney Wanderers have?
I'm talking about stars, brother.
How many times have you played finals?
Gold stars.
How many times have you played finals?
Not this year, unfortunately.
We've got more wins over you than you have finals appearances in the last 6 years. This season alone.
That's actually statistically wrong. No, you're actually right.
Thank you very much.
AC Milan.
AC Milan are facing some challenges in maintaining their position in the top 2. I'd say Juventus and Bologna are closely behind, but not, they're not close enough to challenge. But
if Bologna's not your surprise, then I'm going to...
Because they've lost a lot of players.
But if Bologna's not your surprise, I'm going to say a speech about Bologna. So let's see.
Surprise. Bologna is my surprise.
Good man. Okay.
Top 6 contender this season. Look, it is a bit unexpected. You have Napoli struggling this season as well, which has opened the door ultimately.
Of course, yeah.
But they're in contention for European football. And it's refreshing. It kind of works out in at the end because the way the Champions League set out next year, you don't know where they're going to see these teams. It's going to be European coefficient, but if you have like teams like Brest and even Leverkusen who haven't been around, Girona in there, they're going to be seated in 4th, which means the lower teams are going to be pushed up a little bit. Which who knows? This could make it just much worse for the teams that are new to European football.
Thank you very much. Should have been the old style.
Should have been the old style. Anyway,
Abdul, my question to you, because everyone knows Inter have the best home and away record in the league. That's just they've run away with it this year. Have you ever watched the brother play for Bologna? Was that Bayern last year? Zerki?
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah. A lot of Prem clubs are after him.
£35 million release clause.
I know.
That brother's gonna get snapped up.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get snapped up, he's gonna get snapped up January transfer window, just when the Champions League starts. I'm telling you, that brother is a talented player. 6'1" or 2", dribbles like 5'7".
I'll tell you who'll sign him. Take a guess.
Newcastle.
No.
Aston Villa.
I think it's Chelsea or Tottenham.
Chelsea.
Yeah. Breaking news as well. Breaking news. Premier League teams look to have agreed on a transfer cap.
Yes.
That is going to spell a lot of trouble for some teams.
Have you heard the rumoured amount?
I think it's the lowest team on the table that gets the revenue, like the TV revenue from the lowest team. So
500 mil. That's the salary cap, we've been told.
500 mil. That can't be for the transfer window.
I think so. That's what I heard recently.
What I read was it was whatever the revenue is for the bottom team, that is the most you can kind of spend. So that means I believe what that means is that for you to be able to spend more than that, you do have to sell. It's no longer going to be based off what you make. I think it's going to be based off...
So City's in the mud.
City were against it. Villa were against it. And...
Newcastle would have been.
Was it Newcastle?
They would have been, I'm assuming.
No, hold on. You guys, I'm pretty sure, weren't I don't think you were against it.
Brother, we've got 10-year contracts.
You got people in jail.
Okay.
Anyway, City, Villa, and United were all against it.
Do you know who's not in jail?
Who?
Cole Palmer. He's on a contract till 2030, brother.
Oh.
I'm so happy. When I read that, my week was made.
Here it is. The cap will be tied to the lowest amount of money earned in television rights by one club in the division. So this year, for example, it's whatever Sheffield United would have gotten in television rights this year.
Wow.
So that would, let's just say,
Shit.
it'll probably be around the 118, 120 million, around that. Because I know first and second get about 150, 160. But there isn't much difference. Which could put a few clubs in the mud. Let's be honest, yeah.
That's okay.
Anyway, on to our last
By popular demand.
segment, popular demand being you and I.
Correct. And Alicia loved the segment, by the way.
Did she?
She did. I showed her. She loved it.
Mate,
She loved it.
hopefully you've come in with better facts than last week.
That's quite rude, actually. She actually loved the Dele Alli fact.
Did she?
Yeah. She goes, Abdul would have never guessed it, and you didn't.
I didn't, because I'm trying to think of who's skinny and who's known for
Thomas
partying.
Minus the party.
Anyway, who wants to go first? Who went
You.
first last week?
You.
I went first. You
You're
go
going
first
first
this
again.
week. No,
You're
you
going
go
first.
first. You go first.
Arsenal going to win the league if you go first.
Arsenal going to win the league either way. Come on.
So you're willing to risk Arsenal winning the league?
I went first last week. Come on.
What?
That means I go last this week.
Okay. This brother has played Prem again, guys. So am I going my first or second one? We've got two.
Go with your first one. Just a reminder, 3 guesses, 3 questions. And a yes or no answers only.
Okay. Yeah, this brother has played for 2 Premier League clubs.
Mm-hmm.
This brother was known for succeeding at one club but massively failing at his second club.
Yep.
So succeeded in his first, failed in his second.
Yep.
This brother was the club's saviour for a period of...
Am I Alexis Sanchez?
How? What the... What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
I was so tempted to say it after the second one, but I'm like, let me hear it. I said savior. I'm like Alexis Sanchez. Oh.
We're going for a tiebreaker, aren't we? Yeah. Okay.
All right. First
How? Just how?
I just knew.
Bear in mind, we don't actually disclose
No, we
the
don't.
reaction. Seriously, we don't.
Ball knowledge.
Ball knowledge.
Ball knowledge.
You didn't guess Dele Alli. Carry on.
If you're doing a personality, if this was like Love Island, yeah, fair enough. But you're giving me facts that are personality traits as if I knew Dele Alli my whole life. And,
Sure.
I sat there and watched his weight. Like, oh, Dele Alli's put on 3. Like, mate.
The goal against Crystal Palace. Well, carry on.
You want first or second one?
Yeah, let's go second.
All right. I have won every trophy available in England by the age of 24.
So you get this shit. This shit I don't do well with.
I have won all international trophies available to me. I have a versatility to play in 4 different positions. Who am I?
Oh my. Abdul Salam doesn't count. 3 clues. 3 questions. Yeah. Shit. Am I European?
No.
When I go into a tiebreaker, I'm in deep shit. Am I European? Do I currently still play in the Prem?
Yes. You want me to read the clues out again?
Did you say by the age of 24? He won everything in the Prem. So he's South American. That was. I'm just saying that's why. Is he Brazilian?
No.
Oh fuck.
That's why your question's done.
Shit. So I've got 3 guesses.
So
I've got 3 guesses now.
Yes.
Okay. He's won the World Cup. Every international trophy available to him. So it's either Argentinian or Chilean. Because I'm thinking of Copa America if that was available to him. And Argentina's only won the World Cup. By It's not Julian. It's not Julian. It's not a guess. Rogue. I don't know if this is a shout. Am I Nicolas Otamendi? Yeah, because he came later. Okay. And he's not Brazilian. Is there a time limit?
No, you got 2 guesses left. Obviously, don't take forever.
You ruined the Sanchez part. I had some good clues there I was going to give. I need to get this. How much can I pay you for one more clue? Thanks. Good answer. Appreciate that. Am I Argentinian?
You've run out of questions.
Oh, you ruined the fun. You're a bit of a hard taskmaster. You should be a teacher. I'm just trying to distract you from the time that I'm taking on this one thing. Keep going.
While you're thinking, fun fact, I did do teaching for a year and then moved to...
You're distracting me now. Am I Sergio Aguero?
No. You got one final guess.
Shit. South American.
Yes.
Argentinian or Chilean? He's not in the Argentinian. If this is a Chilean player, you're going to die. I'm just going to let you know. Argentinian. It's not Alvarez. Everything. Oh, God. I'm going really rogue. Really rogue, because I have zero ball. It's not Enzo. It's not Alvarez. If it's Alvarez. It's not. Can't be. The Shawmays?
Who?
The Shawmays? Centre back.
Oh.
City? Tell me who was it?
It's Julian Alvarez.
I killed it too because I saw your look. I saw the look. You said average.
Come back.
Surely give it to me.
No.
No, I said it twice.
You didn't lock it in. You have to lock it in. It's the poker face. Close the door. Close the door.
Sorry, when did we agree that we're on hot seat? You're not. Lock it in abs. Lock it in abs. We're not doing that. No, it was never agreed. Oh, give me Alvarez. Give it to me. I said it twice.
What? You literally, he was, no, but you didn't lock it in.
If you don't guess this next one.
No, because I've still got my last one. Come on.
So I got one more, yeah?
No, I've got, you've still got one more chance.
If you get it, I've lost. Okay, if you get it, I've lost.
I still want to play my last one though.
Okay, you go again now. I'm in the mood. Go.
Okay.
Julian Alvarez. Okay, unbelievable.
So this is
unbelievable.
Yeah, you said Julian. I'm like, I'm trying not to smile.
Shit.
Anyway, all right. Prem player, by the way.
Thanks. Thank you.
I have the most goals as a teenager in the Bundesliga. I have won the Champions League. I have played for a total of 3 clubs, resulting in fees of £165 million.
Not Sancho. It's not a Q. I'm not saying Iglesias. One of those clubs, Real Madrid?
No. Yeah.
You're really good at this. I'm going to get Sharky instead of me. Did I win the Champions League with Liverpool?
No.
I'm in the mud. Most goals as a teenager in the Prem.
In the Bundesliga.
In the Bundesliga. Double checking the facts. But he's playing the Premier. Currently playing, yeah. That's not. It's not Centro. It's not Centro. It's the other one. Champions League.
So you got one more question.
Yeah.
3 more.
It's not
guesses.
Thomas Muller with the Stoke City joke, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not. Is that a guess?
No, it's not. Abdul. No, it's not. Guess. Am I Ilkay Gundogan?
No.
That was a good one, but
Yeah, it was a good guess.
shit, not Ilkay Gundogan. Moscow's in the team.
It's for our viewers.
Oh, I've got a guess. A guess. Am I Frank Ribery?
No, because he never played in the
Oh
Prem.
shit, Robin. No, Robin. Is it Robin?
No. I have the most goals for a teenager in the Bundesliga. I have won the Champions League.
Robin won the Champions League.
I have played for a total of 3 clubs, resulting in fees of 165 million
I'm
total.
lost. I'm so lost. Am I German?
Yes.
Okay, and I've got one player left here. Am I German? 3 clubs. Okay. Plays in the Prem, or played in the Prem. You said currently playing.
Premier League player, yes.
Am I Leroy Sané?
No.
Oh! That was a weird scream. Talk to me.
I'm Kai
I'm
Havertz.
so dumb. So stupid. Like I knew it was hanging shit. Get out.
Oh.
Havertz won the...
Havertz won the Champions League with Chelsea.
Scored the goal.
And he was a teen. I think he was 17 at the time when he was the highest goal scorer.
Of course. Let's see how quickly you get my one.
Mm.
And then I look forward to ending this podcast and having a little beef with you. Okay, ready. I have played for 2 Premier League clubs.
Yes.
I am a shining light for the club that I currently play for.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get it out. I know you are. Do you just say it, guess now?
Michael Palmer.
Yeah, Michael. No, hey. That was a joke one. That was a joke. You're surprised.
give me another
Okay,
one.
ready? That was a joke. All right.
Give me a proper one.
No,
Like
I'm giving
a proper,
that was a joke one. That was a joke. I smiled. I should have smiled. That's
It was either Trossard or Palmer.
Trossard.
Currently shining, right?
Trossard.
Anyway.
Okay. I am known for the amount of clubs that I have moved in between.
Mm-hmm.
I have played for 1 Premier League club.
Mm-hmm. Mine's Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
I'm so done. I'm so done with this podcast, with this stupid little... Can I go one more? I just got to think of one. Distract our viewers. Is that a spoiler for next week?
That's
Or
a renegade,
is
mate.
that a segment that are we doing Fortnite? Live Fortnite? What's your how many wins you got a Fortnite?
I don't play Fortnite.
Ever play?
Think of one, mate.
I'm just trying to get a unique one that you won't guess. What's a...
Give me something tricky.
Got it.
All right.
I have... See, my facts could be wrong here. Does it need to be current? Current Prem? Or at least just played in the Prem?
Played in the Prem. Just don't be like, don't give me
That'd be prick about it.
like Kim Kolstrom from like, I like fucking...
Okay, cool. I have won the league and the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I was crucial and instrumental to both of those wins in the World. So both win the World Cup and the league. I played under Arsene Wenger.
And Moises Fabregas.
No. We've moved past. Guess what? This is progress. No, don't do that, please.
Okay. So clearly, so I've won the league and I've won a World Cup.
Yeah.
Did I win any other trophies in England?
I believe you won an FA Cup. I believe.
Okay.
That should give you a clue.
Did I play after? So did I play under Arsene Wenger after 2006?
Oh, I wouldn't check my stats. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, but I could be wrong. Actually, no.
Okay, so that means he's either got to be Brazilian or French.
That's your guess.
No, I know. I'm saying because 2006 Italy won it, and I don't believe we had any Italians at the time. And for him to have played under Arsene Wenger before 2006 means it would have either been the 98 French team or the 2002 Brazilian team. I don't think Edu was crucial to the Brazilian team, so he has to be French.
Is that your?
To have won the league.
Is that your guess?
How many questions do I have left?
One. You got two guesses.
Am I French?
Yes.
Okay.
Shit.
So I've won a World Cup and I've won a league. So that means I'm one of three players.
Oh my God, he's got 2 out of 3 shots. He's got 2 out of 3.
He's either Henri, Petit, or Vieira.
2 guesses, mate. 2 guesses out of those.
I don't actually think Vieira won the World Cup with France. I don't think Petit did. I think Henri did. Am I Thierry Henry? No.
Because I'm a nice man, it's one of those two. You're at a 50-50. And you are correct. One of them only won the World Cup. Which one is it? It's the ball knowledge. Which one is it, my friend? Which one won the World Cup?
My Manuel Petit.
Piece of shit.
Thank you very much. All right.
You should actually get a crown for this segment. It's incredible. No, I'm deadly serious.
Yeah.
I'm going 1 week after Melbs, when the season's done and we celebrate Man City's title charge. We're going to bring you a crown.
You might never want to come back again if we do an episode of these.
It's okay. We're going to do an episode of it.
Yeah.
Just a full episode. 5 or 6 guesses. We'll chuck in like a German round because you have a weird obsession with German players. I'll chuck in a Croatian round. And,
Dankeschön.
Good morning. Good morning.
Guten Abend.
Do you want to greet the viewers? Do you want to say goodbye in German? Kai Havertz, Ozil.
Dankeschön and thank you. So thank you and thank you for watching the UBF podcast. Now look.
Go back to the dictionary, mate. English sentence. Thanks for. So I'm a bit salty for the guests that play around. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the support on the podcast. We're growing every week and we're thoroughly enjoying it. Thanks to the Bella Vista Hotel again. Thank you to Neurovision, the team there, Jules and Madsen, do a fabulous job.
Yeah.
We're on Spotify. Give us a like, share, and subscribe on Spotify if that works like that.
Just follow on TikTok, follow on Instagram, wherever you see us. Just don't follow us in the street. Come say hi.
That's a sensitive topic.
Come say hi. Just don't follow us.
Good point.
Either way, look, I've been Abs.
I have been Thomas.
And this has been the United by Football podcast. Ciao. The king reigns supreme.
Shit. How do you do it every week?
The king.
Piece of shit.